This story began so long ago that it is impossible to remember. The wind might be the only one who remembers. He was there, after all, roaming the land, breathing life into it in the same way it does today. But then, 70 million years ago, 'twas him, the wind, who tore the first leaf off a verdant grapevine. Leaf later harvested by the hand of our Kukutun Tripoli ancestors and endowed with magical powers by the very spirits of nature with whom they lived in harmony. The mightiest spirit, the sun, was gracious, gentle, good. It brought abundance and fruitfulness to the soil. You, the inquisitive one, who listens to this story right now, can you recall the warmth of the sun? Can you feel its glowing touch on your cheeks as you close your eyes? That is the touch of sunshine that keeps us all warm. Isn't this magic? Can you feel the gentle power of the water coming up from the bosom of rocks? Its pureness, its clearness, freshness that overflow the hills and the fields with life. The water spirit is the second great spirit that dances around a man, guiding him, healing him. The water helps one understand where he came from, where he is going, and where he is destined to go once he quenches his thirst. Is it not magic? Can you feel the might and the eminence of this planet, of this blue orb that floats around the sun through the cosmos, bestrewn by the stars? The earth spirit animates the most lifeless of frosty deserts, turning dead branches into blooming beauty of incredible patterns and shapes and sizes. Well, isn't this magic? The spirits are always nearby, nurturing the seed, saturating the grapes with luscious juice, speaking through birds' voices, kindling love deep inside us. The spirits cannot be seen, but a hard-working soul knows they are there. Faith in them, faith in their magic, is the everlasting bond between the human's heart and the heart of the land. It is the faith in a grapevine that gives life. No matter how rough its trunk may be, the bunches that it births are rich and the grapes are juicy, sweet as honey. What grows in this soil is imbued with the power of great spirits, the love of a human, and magic. We are sorcerers rather than craftsmen. We are dancing the hora with the grape, with its micaceous skin, its fragile seeds, its raw juice, and with the man that gathers, presses, processes, cherishes, and sings. The fruit of our enchanted dance matures in the intimate shade of an oak barrel. Have you ever tasted the wine from white grapes that had soaked up the blossoming of wildflowers and the freshness of the morning dew? Have you had the wine from the red grapes? That cascading music of prunes, chocolate and oak touch your lips? And what of the rose wine that is just barely grazed by the sunset? Do you sense their flavor, fragrance? All these tastes were opened to us by the enlightened minds of Taraboste, noblemen from the Roman Dacia. They became the forefathers of our nation, the winemakers who feel, listen, and understand life, not with their minds, but with their hearts. As the story unfolds, there comes a dramatic antagonist, because no good story can do without a villain. A dark spirit came from the nothingness, awoken from her sinister dream. Her name was Phylloxera, and her long, black shadow fell across the land. For 200 years, she poisoned the grapevines, sent sickness and death, leaving parched earth and malady anywhere she went. Great spirits of nature rushed to protect the grapes, but their powers weren't enough. This story could have ended then and there, if it wasn't for the Tarabostes. Taraboste noblemen gathered the people and, taking each other's hands, formed a circle, a hora of remarkable magic power. They have lured Phylloxera into the center of it and spun her until she couldn't distinguish the sky from the earth, man from man, the good from the bad. And that is when she disappeared. The legend of Moldovan wine began oh so long ago. The wind might be the only one who remembers, but this legend is far from over. We are currently writing a new chapter, here and now, visiting the Terrabostes at the Chateau Vartely winery.